Good morning. So I haven't done a cooking stream in a while. So we are making, I saw this recipe. I'm going to make sliders with crispy onions. And I got this burger aioli. I just woke up craving. I guess all the burger wars on TikTok has got me craving burgers. Hello. Aw, thank you. So check this out. I got this from Ross. I went in to get some work clothes, and I wasn't really gonna buy any new like personal like off days, but I mean, how cute is this skirt, really? So I have something I want to play for you. For some reason, YouTube is still throttling me, so I can't up. It's telling me my upload limit is reached. But I did the whole verification thing, so I should be back to normal. But I want to play this for you. So I'm gonna. Oh wait, can I play TikToks on here? Do I have to download TikTok? Is TikTok on here? It should be. Hold on. Anyway, so normally, okay, so you fry up the hamburger meat, and I got a pound of this white cheddar, or I'm sorry, white American. It's on sale for like $3 a pound. So. Yes, thank you. It's super cute. Okay, let me see if I can pull this up. Because I am going to post it later. I am going to upload it. Because this shit isn't... I'm sorry, but I just can't... I'm done pretending like this... That we are literally... That we're not in the literal book of Revelation right now. Do you know... Were you aware that members of the military are suing the military over religious freedom because military generals and Trump himself are attacking Iran to usher in Armageddon? They finally admitted it. They finally admitted it. So this is happening. The whole reason they attacked Iran. Well, first of all, Israel said, if you don't do this for us, we're going to nuke. It's called the Samson option. So Israel said, hang on. Israel said, if you don't do this, Trump, we're going to go nuclear. They don't allegedly they don't have nukes, but apparently they do. Why would they not? They literally own the U.S. government. Why is this not working? Hold on. What email did I use? I think this is the one. So the reason why Israel is controlling Trump, he's like their puppet. So that's not the right one. Let's see. I cannot remember. Oh shit. I'm not signed up to TikTok. Anyway, yeah. And if you want to know what Jews actually think of Gentiles, and this is the thing that's killing me, all these Zionist Christians supporting Israel, did you not read what Yeshua said was going to happen to Israel? That they were being kicked out of the club? He said, your father is Satan. That's what he said. And Paul was a proud Pharisee and a Roman citizen. And Yeshua said, I have to be turned over to my enemies. Beware of the yeast of the Pharisees. That's what Yeshua said. And yet all these fucking Christians out here, Zionist Christians supporting Israel. If you want to know what Israel thinks of your beloved Savior, read the Talmud. According to the Talmud, according to Israel, according to the Jews, Jesus is in hell, boiling in his own excrement. Yeah. The Talmud teaches that non-Jews are animals, and Israel has the right, the divine right, to kill all of you for not being Jewish. And yet you're willing, and now you have to send your children to die for Israel. You can't claim to love Jesus. You cannot claim to follow Jesus and support Israel. It's not. The two are not compatible. They're not compatible. If you support Israel, despite what Jesus said about Israel, Paul was a member of a tribe, the tribe of Benjamin. He was literally named, he changed his name to Paul from Saul because he was named for Israel's first king, Saul. And the tribe of Benjamin went to war with the tribe of Judah. It's literally in the Old Testament. And the tribe of Benjamin got exiled for rape and murder. And Paul was a proud Benjamite, a proud Roman, and a proud Pharisee. And if you actually read what Jesus thought of the Pharisees, what he thought of the Jews, he told them they were getting kicked out of the club. He told them, you're done. It's all in the Gospels, guys, and yet you sit in that church, you sit in those pews. If you love the Lord, you have no business in church on Sunday. And you have no business following anything Paul says. Period. All right, is this open? I hate this one. Oh, there it is. Oh, sorry, I took it out to clean. So, yeah. This is going on. I'm sorry, I'm done pretending like life is normal. Life has literally never been less normal. The veil has been stripped away. The truth is coming out. And the way I look at it, I'm done feeling bad about anything I fucking do. The world is run by child cannibals, human sacrifice cannibals who worship Molech and make all the rules and lecture us about morality. By the way, Iran is kicking the shit out of Israel. Their Iron Dome has been breached. All right. Let's have it. I know, I just realized this outfit looks like I'm going to church, speaking of church, but it's just because it's spring. It's March. It's kind of cold outside, but I don't give a shit. I need some spring vibe. All right. So, yes, I got these. Oh, I found these daffodils. They were $6, and they're not open yet, so they're going to last longer. I'm excited about that. So, I have them in some water. I love spring. I love all seasons, though. I'm always happy when the next season shows up. I love the fact that seasons only last a certain amount of time and then you get to change. Like, I would never want to live somewhere where the seasons never change. Like San Diego. It's literally 73 and sunny all the time. That's gotta, that would be depressing to me. Like, honestly. I need a change of season. And that's why I live in northern Arizona instead of Phoenix. It's just funny because whenever people find out it snows in Arizona, they're always shocked because they only think of Phoenix and Tucson. All right, so I have two options for sauce. So I wanted to try this burger aioli. I was going to make a sauce. It's ketchup, mustard, and mayo. And I bought some of that fancy, I don't know how I feel about that. I might mix it in. It's not sweet enough. because I've got the crispy onions. And you just, after you fry up the burger, you put the cheese in and melt it. And then you slice these lengthways. I saw this on TikTok. Of course I did. I see everything on TikTok. So I've been asked to join another creator on TikTok to do a live to talk about witchcraft and our practice and how we came to the practice of witchcraft, what our experiences were. I had made a comment on a video she made about the Adam and Eve and the fruit of knowledge and why Eve got punished, right? And I commented that Adam was sentenced to die and Eve was sentenced to be ruled by a dead man. Hence the patriarchy was born. And that's just the facts. I mean, that's literally black and white in scripture. Adam was sentenced to die, and Eve's punishment was to be ruled by him. And women everywhere have been buying into this bullshit for thousands of years. You know, hating the patriarchy does not mean I hate men, okay? The patriarchy has turned men into something I can't respect. I despise the patriarchy. Men who are in the matriarchy, men who understand that nature is matriarchal, that the planet is matriarchal, and that our system of government, because the matriarchy is child-focused, right? The matriarchy cares about protecting the young and children. The patriarchy only cares about conquering and destroying everything they can't conquer. And so all this shit happening in the Middle East right now, it's just the patriarchy consuming itself, destroying itself. And I am so fucking thrilled to see it. I could not be more pleased to watch these assholes kill each other. Well, yes, I'm sure Spencer will be happy, but I'm doing this for me because I've been watching all those. Have you seen any of those burger CEOs tasting their own product? And it started because the McDonald's CEO was so cringe and awkward. He was the one that started it, and this caused all the other CEOs of every burger, even like local burger joints you've never heard of. And it's hilarious. It's fucking hilarious. Jack in the Box did a thirst trap. Like, it's stinking funny as hell. But yeah, I'm sorry, but anyone who supports Israel at this point, anyone who still goes to church and believes anything Paul said, when all this information is out there for anybody to find, and you still go to church on Sundays and you still tout that old line about, you understand that the whole blood must be shed for forgiveness of sins isn't even something Jesus taught. That's Paul's invention. And it's so disgusting to even consider that an innocent person has to die so you can get into heaven. What the fuck is wrong with you that you think this way? Wake the fuck up. I need you guys to take off the goggles, deprogram, deconstruct, and realize just what you've been involved in. It's probably going to fucking ruin your life. It's probably going to destabilize your life. People are going to kill themselves. Some people are going to be really mentally unstable when the truth hits, when they can no longer ignore the truth. But guys, we're in Armageddon. You better pick a side. And I've been thinking lately, it's like, I am done feeling bad about myself or anything I've ever done. I'm not in the Epstein files. I think it's wrong to eat children. I think rape is wrong. I don't stand in the shadow of my God and pretend to eat and drink his blood. That's literally ritual cannibalism and vampirism. And that's black magic, Christians, in case you didn't know. You know, growing up in the church, you know, we did communion, but it wasn't like Catholic communion. It was like Jesus did this thing for you, so here, think about him while you drink this grape juice and eat this wafer. And be grateful for his sacrifice for you. It's still sick and disgusting. Once you see it, you cannot unsee it. And just to think, just so you know, you can't have free health care, but Israel does on your dime. You pay for all of it, everybody in Israel to get free health care. Can you get health care? Do you get free health care? Your tax dollars are paying for somebody else to be able to go to the doctor and get the world's best health care. But you don't get that. But you got to work your ass off 40, 50, 60 hours a week to make sure some dipshit Jew can go to the doctor and get plastic surgery for free and have the very best health care. I really never thought I would sympathize with Mustache Man. Yeah, here we are. Now I get it. Now I fucking get it. So yeah, I'm going to be doing a live over on TikTok. And yeah, I'm excited. Like, this is good. This will be good for my channel. It's going to help blow it up. So I'll probably post it. I might post it on my YouTube. Yeah, I don't even give a fuck anymore. Once the spell is broken and you realize that you have all the power, like literally there's nothing they can do to you that you don't, like, you have to believe in their bullshit in order for it to affect you. And considering just how Jewish my family tree becomes after a certain point, so yeah, Jews think you're animals, and they think they have the right to slaughter you. And I've seen footage of them saying just that. So the victim card has been played out, Israel. We're done with you. The world is collectively done with Israel. There's a reason these people get kicked out of every country. Like 160 countries. The Jews are constantly being kicked out. Because if everywhere they go, this is what they fucking try to do. Everywhere. So now I'm starting to think that the Pharaoh of Egypt had a point. I'm starting to really sympathize with all of these people who we were taught were the enemies of God, when in fact it was always Israel who was the greatest enemy of God and the greatest enemy of good. When you actually reread the Old Testament and these fucking stories, and you think, like the guy, and I don't remember where it is, but there's a story of this guy who said, if you give me victory, Lord, I will sacrifice the first thing I see when I get home. Turns out it was his own daughter. That's what Israel, that's the kind of shit Israel does, and you're all shocked about the fucking Epstein files. Oh, I know, I'll never eat McDonald's. That did not, there's nothing, I mean, people find human teeth in their McDonald's food. If you take a McDonald's hamburger and you have it tested for human DNA, you're going to find human DNA. They're literally feeding you human meat. You do not want to eat that. Like I said, the reason why Jews are prohibited from pork, Muslims are prohibited from pork, is because you can't tell the difference between human meat and pork. Let me drain this. What did I do? Okay, let me drain this. So if you put tinfoil on the drain, You can catch the grease. All right. So this is done. Now, we're going to throw a shit ton of cheese in this. Because it's cheese and we love cheese. Just so you know, I didn't know this because I'd never really got, and I saw again on TikTok. American cheese was always Kraft singles to me. It was always kind of ass. But Deli American is where it's at. Deli American is really good. And melts really good too. So now I only buy deli. If I get American cheese, I get it from the deli now. Yeah, so we gotta stop acting like this isn't happening and that everything's normal. And that your sons and daughters are gonna be expected to go die for Israel. Because Trump, so I followed QAnon, most of you know. I was obsessed with this QAnon shit. I was never directly involved, but I was obsessed with following it because some of their shit, like, they're the ones that broke Pizzagate and Wayfair. You know, they were talking about the Epstein files, so QAnon was a good source of information, but some of the people in the QAnon movement, they were literally saying that Trump was an incarnation of Metatron. That they really believe Trump has been sent by God to save the planet. Trump. And I'm sorry, but what the fuck? So, you know, biblically speaking, the Antichrist is the one who starts Armageddon. So, if Trump he's signing up for the role of Antichrist. So he's, you know, the Antichrist. I should have known. We should have known that America, if anybody was going to start World War III, the Armageddon, and usher in the Antichrist, it would be America. Because that's just the shit we do. That's just how we do. Gosh, I feel like I should have got more cheese. Because I'm going to end up using all this and then I'm not going to have any. Oh, I still think it's funny, though. Not funny, haha, but just ironic. That Stephanie did a destiny swap on Spencer. Spencer was supposed to join the military, but she ruined that for him. And then her son took Spencer's place. So, at least my sons won't have to go fight for Israel. Where is my salt? Oh, there it is. I guess that's what you get for fucking with the witch. But it's just funny now because that article I wrote calling out the Apostle Paul in 2011, nobody else was doing it. Nobody else did that. I was the first. Nobody was out here on social media. No one was posting about this. It was just me. It was an article I wrote called The Ravenous Wolf. And I break down, using scripture, to prove that Paul is the Antichrist. That he's evil. And everything he taught was the antithesis of what Jesus actually taught. And I got targeted for it. That was the genesis of me being targeted by the sheriff's department. That article pissed a lot of people off. The realization that Paul is the Antichrist and worshiping Jesus as the Lamb of God who takes away the sins of the world because he was murdered by the Romans and the Jews is taking the mark of the beast. It's taking the mark of the beast. Yeah, that's how you worship Jesus. They murdered him and then started a religion to celebrate, and they make all of you worship. All of you. And you're going to die defending this. Because some people just will never wake up. Some people will literally die defending this. And then people are like, I'm praying for you. Don't fucking pray for me. Pray for yourself. Pray for the eyes to see and the ears to hear. You don't need to pray for me, baby. I don't want you to pray for me. You don't know how to pray. You don't know the first thing about prayer. You're just parroting what you've been taught in Sunday school, in church, your whole life. You don't need to pray for me, honey. Because I can't be deceived ever again. You are still under a grave deception that's going to take your life and destroy everything that you care about. But you're going to say that's God's will for you, right? I hope you don't got kids, because they're probably going to go be sent, they're going to be sacrificed to Israel, to Moloch. Keep it up. Alright, so you start. I need a bigger knife. I know I got one. Hang on. Where did I put him? So I saw this TikTok of a wife. She was slicing onions while confronting her douchebag for his Tinder profile. And he, like, assaulted her. And she didn't do it. She was holding a knife. I'm like, bitch, you were holding a knife and you let him do that to you. I don't understand. I don't understand women who allow men who are so male-centered. The patriarchy is literally turns men into evil fucking monsters. Patriarchy needs to go. Because I'm tired of hating men. Because I know it's because of the patriarchy. Why isn't this working? Like, I'm legitimately tired of hating you motherfuckers. And being disgusted by you and your behavior. What you need what we need is a matriarch. Which I've been saying that for years, right? And here's the thing, guys. Men cannot rule each other because no man will consent to be ruled by another. So this fighting over who's got the bigger dick and who's got more money, dude, you're always going to be trying to get over. And honestly, I heard, okay, so I spent my life listening to gospel music, and I loved it because I, as a woman, loving Jesus and seemed normal to me, right? Because it's not gay. But then I'm listening to these Christian music, I'm listening to gospel music, I'm hearing these men singing about falling in love with Jesus. Dude, that's gay as fuck. Worshipping a male deity is kind of gay. It's kind of homoerotic. Y'all need to wake the fuck up. because it makes you hate women. Like, honestly, these so-called heterosexual Christian men, white Christian men, are out here jerking off to Jesus. And that's never what he asked you to do. Alright, now we're going to top this with the burger mixture. Oh, non-stick pan my ass. Okay, it's fine. It's non-stick. Yeah, now I can't even listen to Christian music when I hear a man singing about, I'm in love with Jesus. That's gay, dude. Honestly, it's kind of gay. Worshipping a male god is also gay as fuck. It's one thing if women, because, you know, male, female, right? Divine masculine, divine feminine. So, what the patriarchy does is take the divine feminine out of the equation. As if women don't matter. We're just incubators, right? Ain't that right, gentlemen? We don't have any purpose except to spread our legs and let you put babies in us. No, we're done. It's Armageddon. I don't have to be polite anymore. Okay, crispy onions. Yeah, it's fun. I know, it's not even noon yet, but dude, I woke up craving this. Okay. I did. I woke up craving the shit out of this. I love crispy onions. It's the crispy onions that sold me. Okay. So I'm not sure about the aioli, but I think I'm going to go back to my original plan. Dude. Spicy. Although, dude. So, this kid, North Carolina, worked at Whataburger. Super cute. So innocent. As sweet as can be. Loves the Lord. Right? Loves Jesus. And kind. And he would, on his breaks, he would get a Whataburger meal and he would review it. He was off the clock. And his managers were like openly, actively bullying him on camera and saying the worst shit about him, threatening him. And then Whataburger fired him. And this pissed off the TikTok mob. And now Whataburger has been canceled. Nobody's eating a Whataburger anymore. Because of what they did to that poor kid. Because bullying is never okay. Bullying a child. Because one thing Yeshua said, let the little children come to me. Right? Yeshua said that. And we damn sure do not bully children for loving Jesus. So now Whataburger's been canceled. Nobody's eating a Whataburger anymore. And I wouldn't have even bought this if I didn't already have it. And I need ketchup for this recipe. Alright. So, this kind of makes almost like a Heinz 57. Let's see. No more ketchup. All right, doable. Okay, so I'm gonna spread it on the other side. I guess we can use the aioli. You know what? I should have stuck this in the freezer. Okay. So yeah, Trump thinks he's the Messiah. Now, if you know what they believe about the Antichrist, that he would promise peace, but bring war. And what did Trump say? No new wars. I promise peace. I'm going to lower gas prices and fix the economy, and America is going to be prosperous again. We're not. Morning.
Morning. I got 3 days next week.
Nice. I'm doing a live.
Huh?
I'm doing a live. So
Okay.
just, be aware.
Oh, you're fine.
I don't ever like to sneak up on anybody.
Can I go to the store real quick?
Yeah, of course.
I was gonna give me a case of water.
Absolutely.
And some drops.
And some drugs.
Drops. Flavor drops?
No, okay. Okay, good. Thanks a lot. And some drugs. I need the drugs. I need to go meet my plug. Can I borrow your car?
No, I give you drugs.
That's funny. Here you go. I'm making sliders.
Are you?
Oh, hell yeah.
What kind?
Burger. Dude, you take the hamburger meat, you melt it, or you fry it up, then you add the American cheese, melt that in, and then put it on a King's Hawaiian. I got some crispy onions. Dude, I woke up craving this. I got dressed and went to the store. I was like, I need this in my life.
And I woke up and I seen the message from the security guy, but I can't fucking sign in because I have to sign in with the work phone.
Oh, damn it.
So I had to text him. He's like, are you not able to work those days? I was like, no, brother. I was like, I just can't sign in. I'm making sure those are the right days.
I could take this up there. It's paid off.
No, you don't gotta do that. I can last until Thursday.
Okay.
Because it's on the work phone. It's on the work phone.
Oh,
I can
okay.
sign in there.
Okay.
Yeah, no. That's all good.
Yeah, Abby. You sure?
Yeah.
Okay.
I just don't know. The only thing I'm questioning right now is, so, Chime. You use Chime, right?
Yes.
Is he?
Hang on. Guys, I gotta mute this. We gotta talk business. I'll be right. One of my team members had a seizure. He's not from here, and he got dehydrated because he didn't realize how our altitude and the dryness of the climate.
Right.
And he had a seizure the other day.
Oh, sure.
Yeah, and it was from being dehydrated. I'm like, dude, I said, that's why you will see me with this in my hand all fucking day. I'm constantly drinking this. I'm constantly sipping on this.
That's why I try to always have water. But
I can't drink regular water, though.
I usually can.
My friend Jerome says, hi, Spencer's friend.
Oh, hi.
Oh, you're right. She is Jerome. 100% male centered.
Hmm.
Oh, she just made a comment. I'm just responding to comments. I occasionally like to do cooking streams. I like to live stream while I'm cooking. It's kind of my thing.
Nothing wrong with that.
Anyway. So you gotta melt the butter. No, she's 100% male centered. I mean, she's had 5 husbands. But how stupid was Skip for not having, that's a red flag. It's a huge red flag. Okay. How much of this do I need? Okay. All right. A little garlic. So then you make garlic butter and you brush it with garlic butter. I kind of want to go somewhere. I kind of want to go out and I look so cute. I don't want to stay in the house today. I think I want to go to the movies. I haven't been to the movies in forever. And Alex was telling me there's this really great movie that I can't remember what he said it was about, but he said it was awesome and I should go see it. So I'll sure remember when I get there. What? What? Yeah, so I'm thinking about going to the movies. So I'm gonna make lunch and see what's playing at the theater. It'll be awesome. No. No. No, not that I know of. No. He was married. So Spencer's friend was in the Navy. He's married. He was married and has a kid. He just got out of the Navy and couldn't find work, and so I helped him. He went in. He's now working in security. He does security work. So he's gonna. What he wants to do, because he's actually thinking about going into law enforcement. But what he wants to do is spend some time here, getting some experience, and then going back to where he came from because he wants to be near his daughter. And so staying here is not permanent. He's probably going to be here maybe 6 months, maybe a year. But he just could not get anywhere. So where he wants to be, he wants to be near his daughter. and he wants to continue working in security if he doesn't choose to go into law enforcement. Oh yeah, he's a sweetheart. He's a sweetheart. He helps out around here, and he's a good kid. He's a really good kid. I'm happy to help because I know what it's like to be young and kind of rudderless and aimless and not know what to do with your life. And so when Spencer came to me and said, hey, my friend wants to come out here, and he needs to find work and he's not having any luck, and because where he was living, there's literally no jobs. It's bad. And I said, well, that's when I suggested that he get his security certification, because with his naval career, I said, you're a shoo-in. I said, you come out, you get your guard card, you get certified by DPS to do security work with your naval experience. That can take you really, really far. His next step is to get his armed guard. Because I'm like, dude, you could go work for like Brinks or whatever. You could, the Brinks Armored, they go around and they pick up money from businesses. Yeah, he could do that. But he's just getting started. So he's starting out just doing, real low key. And then the more experience he gets. And so he's going to go far. And he's still considering law enforcement as an option. Because Flagstaff is the training ground for law enforcement in the whole state. Every cop in the state of Arizona comes through here to train. So, and also too, this thing with Spencer being so aimless himself, and I was really hoping that his friend could like rub off on him, So that's a big reason, because I thought, I can help this kid out, and perhaps he can, kind of help Spencer decide what he wants to do. Because I initially wanted Spencer to go into security work. I'm like, get your guard card. So I'm still hoping for that. See, this is what matriarchy is, guys. This is the essence of what it means to be a matriarch. Not only is my team all male, right? The people underneath me. So I lead an all-male team, and I'm a mother of sons. And I make decisions based on the well-being of the people in my care, right? I ain't out there trying to get a man to notice me. I'm not out there trying to find my next husband. No, that's not what a matriarch does. A matriarch leads by example, by her wisdom, by the power of the love that's inside of her. And this is what a matriarch does. This is an example of what matriarchy is. I'm not sacrificing my femininity. That's the exact opposite of what it means to be a matriarch. But at the same time, I'm not a girly girl. I know I'm dressed like I'm going to Easter Sunday. I'm dressed like it's Easter Sunday. I was going for a boho look, and I feel like I just look like I'm going to church. I was walking out the house this morning, and when I walked the house this morning, I know that the person that was outside, they were like, oh, she's going to church. She's such a nice lady. It's like, why is the witch going to church? Because all my neighbors know I literally hang a sign on my front door that literally tells everybody I'm a witch. Everybody knows I'm a witch. I don't hide that. So they had to be like confused this morning. Oh, I don't give a fuck. I really don't. I don't. Alright. I legitimately don't care, guys. Here's the thing. When you speak my name, I get a blessing. You talk shit, I get a blessing. Straight up. I get a blessing. So, talk all the shit you want. I'd like to win the lottery. It's so funny that at this stage of the game, that anybody thinks I give a fuck what they think of me. Like, seriously. Like, honest to God. It's okay, that's in the oven. Probably should have heated the oven up longer, preheated the oven longer, but it'll be fine. It's just warming it up. It's not really baking, so it's gonna be awesome. Yeah, I'm doing extremely well. Life is going good. But we are in the middle of the end of the world. Armageddon is happening. So, yeah. And I'm not worried. Not at all. Listen, that shit is not. I'm not involved in any of that. I don't practice any of that. I am not a part of the patriarchy. So I hope they all fucking kill each other. I do. I hope they all kill each other. You know, you could have just filled this up, right?
I like this.
It's like $2.50.
$4
Nice.
for 40. That's not bad.
Yeah, that's not bad.
Plus your little discount.
All right, guys.